Hi, I'm Benedict from Precise Load, the most precise interior ballistic calculator on the internet. In this video, I'll show you how to measure bullets quickly, easily, and accurately using the bullet measurement tool. We'll go through the process in 3 simple steps. First, what you need for the measurement. Second, how to take a good photo. Third, how to use the bullet measurement tool. So, what do you need? First, of course, you need a bullet. You will also need a measuring tool, ideally a caliper or micrometer, to measure the bullet's overall length and diameter. In addition, you will need a camera or smartphone, a sheet of graph paper as a background, and ideally something to rest your phone on. Personally, I use an old mustard jar that helps position the phone perpendicular to the bullet, which minimizes distortion. Start by measuring the overall length and diameter of the bullet. It's a good idea to measure several bullets of the same type because some manufacturers have noticeable production tolerances. Then pick one that's close to the average values. Place this bullet in the center under your camera. Distortion is the lowest in the center of the lens. You will recognize distortion when the squares on the graph paper don't look perfectly square anymore. Also, make sure the bullet lies flat and straight, not tilted. In the third example image, I've deliberately tilted the bullet a lot to show how it shouldn't look. As a pro tip, you can use modeling clay or Play-Doh to help position the bullet more easily. After taking the photo, it's a good idea to crop it right away. Just be careful not to accidentally stretch or distort the image. I've shown an example of that here too. Click the Upload Image button, select your photo, and you're ready to go. Next, enter the bullet's measured length and caliber. Now it's time to fit the bullet into the red rectangle shown on the screen. Start by roughly adjusting the zoom level so the size looks about right. Then move the image vertically and horizontally until the bullet is centered properly. You can also adjust the angle if needed. For rough positioning, I suggest to use the sliders. For fine-tuning, the arrow keys on your keyboard work best. It might take a few tries, but with a little practice, the whole process becomes very quick and intuitive. Once the bullet fits nicely in the red frame, you can begin adjusting the shape. Start with the nose length, then set the méplat, that's the tip of the bullet. After that, adjust the bow tail, or in this case the chamfer, since this bullet doesn't have a real bow tail. As you go, you might need to slightly reposition things again. That's totally normal. The full measurement process might take a couple of tries, but once you're used to it, it only takes around 1.5 minutes and gives you very accurate results, even for tricky features like the ogive. Once everything looks good, click Add and Save Bullet. Then you can store the bullet profile. Now just enter the remaining details, like the manufacturer, product ID, and BC. You can usually find these online. Set the friction factor to the default value of 1. That works well for most bullets. Only adjust if you're working with bullets that have unusually high or low friction. Finally, click Save, and your bullet is now ready to use in simulations. Thanks for watching, and enjoy using the bullet measurement tool. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to reach out. Happy reloading!